Welcome to Viewer's Kitchen. Welcome back to the kitchen. Happiness is homemade in my kitchen. Yes. Today I'm going to make homemade spaghetti. Yes, homemade spaghetti with ground turkey. You can make this spaghetti without meat, and you can just use the peppers and the sauce and the spice and the seasonings. Yes. So we're going to start off by chopping our bell peppers. We're going to use orange bell pepper, green bell pepper, sweet onion, as well as garlic. Yes. And my favorite sauce. Tomatoes are packed with vitamin A and C and calcium and potassium. The taste of tomatoes are just so tasty with spaghetti. Here is our ingredients. We have garlic powder as well as black pepper, our salt, our white onion, sweet. We have our garlic. I have green bell pepper, orange bell pepper. That's what I had available in my refrigerator. You can use red, you can use yellow, your discretion. Then I have my sauce sitting over on the side there. Then I'm going to use some dry red wine. And I have my noodles as well as my cheese. And then I have Italian seasoning as well as basil. Let's start cutting up our orange bell pepper. We're going to make sure it is diced very small pieces. And we're going to pull it to the side. And now we're going to cut up our green bell pepper. And we're going to do the same as we did the orange bell pepper. We're going to dice these into very small pieces as well. And we're going to pull this over to the side. And here is our sweet onion, white sweet onion. Now we're going to cut this up very fine as well, just like we did the bell peppers. We're going to make sure this is diced very small pieces. We're going to pull this to the side. And now we're going to start with our garlic. So we're going to mash all the garlic cloves very small. And then we're going to dice them up as well. Okay, let's get our skillet ready. The skillet should be on and ready for our ground turkey. Once the skillet is warm, we're going to place the ground turkey in. As you know, ground turkey does not make so much oil. So once we put this in, we're going to cook and add the pepper and onion and garlic into the skillet. We're going to make sure that it's all in. We have a little more. Let's add the rest into the skillet. Once we add the rest of the chopped bell peppers and onion and garlic, we're going to let it sit for just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to take our spoon and toss everything together. Once we do this, we're going to add our garlic, pepper, then we're going to add our salt and pepper. I'm sorry, our garlic powder, not garlic pepper. And we're going to sprinkle it around the skillet as well. Now we're going to take our Italian seasoning and our basil, and we're going to sprinkle this around just like we did the salt and pepper. The reason why you do it around the skillet, the reason is because you want all the seasoning to go in evenly. Once we do this, we're going to let this cook and we're going to stir all the seasoning in with the onions, the bell pepper, and the garlic. Now what I usually do, I'm going to add just a little, just a pinch of olive oil because turkey is usually dry. It does not give us that much oil like beef does. Once we do this, we're going to make sure it is completely done. And now we're going to add our sauce over our ground turkey. So once we add our sauce over the ground turkey, we're going to let it simmer. So we're going to do the sauce and take it into a little circle around the skillet. Just like I say, so it can be distributed evenly into the skillet. Then we're going to let this sit for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now, while this is simmering, we can have the water going for the noodles. So I have water going right now. So I'm going to add just wine, dry wine, just to give it that pitch, that flavor. Let's have our water boiling. Now I'm going to add some sugar. The sugar is going to set it off with the wine, the dry wine. This is how I make my spaghetti. Now you can either mix all this together or you can serve it as individual like I'm going to do. Now that our water is boiling, we're going to add a little salt. A little salt, you don't want your noodles to stick. I'm sorry. So once you add a little salt, you're going to add your olive oil over into the pot as well. We're going to let this boil. See how it's boiling? Now we're going to add our noodles. Add your noodles straight up. Do not cut them apart, just straight up. And we're going to let it boil until it falls into the pot. And we're going to let this boil for at least 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, your discretion. But you do want your noodles to be soft. Stir the noodles within the pot. Once it is boiled and ready, we're going to drain the noodles into a drainer. And we're going to rinse with cold water, completely cold water. Now we're going to start plating our spaghetti. And here it is. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, click, share, and subscribe. There'll be more happiness from the kitchen. Bye.